Hello, everyone. How are you? How are you today? We are going to do some in-depth reading. This is an in-depth reading. We're starting with spilled tea. This is curious about the truth. So we're going to do some what do you need to know? Let's just do a collective what do you need to know? Okay, so we got some push and pull. The push and pull in the relationship causes emotional instability, right? So there is this unbalanced, this yin and yang, but it's very unbalanced. Like one is extremely hot and the other one is extremely cold, and they're just not mixing well together, right? So the push and pull in this dynamic is not propelling neither one of you forward. Okay. Joint evolution. So you and others are growing together and supporting each other. You're being asked to be your authentic self, showing true self courageously, right? So you are in a push and pull dynamic. This could be at work, this could be with a family member. I feel like for some of you this is a family member. This could be a person that you have been trying very hard to get along with, to work things out with, but maybe it's just like there's just a lot of incompatibility here. There's a lot of maybe neither one of you wanting to shift in your ways, like stubbornness, maybe. The push and pull in this relationship is is it has that hot and cold energy too. Like one minute you might be wanting this relationship, the next minute you might be wanting to dismiss it and get as far away from it as you can. So there is no, it's very hard to grow in this situation. It's very hard to make this situation a productive situation because you need to keep building with each other. Like if this is a relationship with love, you need to keep building with each other. You want the relationship to you want to grow more and more in love with the person and more and closer and closer with the person. And if there's a lot of push and pull, that ability to grow closer, that ability to grow from where you're at, it's not there. And so like the energy can't the energy can't manifest either if the dynamics are not aligned, okay? If the energy has shifted a lot. Facade or facade of concern. So someone's concern may not be sincere, hiding alternative motives. Yeah. So like you and others are growing together, supporting each other, but I feel like you're kind of growing with others, but you're growing apart from this situation. Like you are realizing that you have a lot in common with other people, and they're kind of giving you what you need that you're not getting from this push and pull situation here. Doesn't mean that like there's anything bad going on. It just means that that you are realizing that this situation is not feeding you, growing you, helping you. And so therefore you are starting to grow with others. You're starting to be more independent. You're getting your authenticity back. You're showing your true self with you're being courageous. You're being outspoken and you're not afraid if this affects the relationship that isn't going anywhere either, like you, if it's family or friends or whatever, you're just at the point where you're going to be your authentic self, and their energy, you're not allowing their energy to even affect you. Okay. The fake energy that they are putting off, you have stepped into your authenticity so much that you can now feel when they're faking. You can just feel it. Like as soon as they start to say anything, you can just feel the authenticity versus the fakeness, right? You can tell when they're being true and when they're being fake, right? It just comes in so clear that your energy can't lie. There's no deceiving you anymore because the authenticity that you have stepped into has grown your ability to have discernment. Okay, the more authentic you are, the more discernment you have about others. Keeping secrets, guard secrets, or be asked to keep one. Okay, so be mindful of secrets. Right, someone in your circle might be keeping a secret from you. You may, I feel like you're going to be told what this secret is. It's going to come out. Like, I feel like it's going to come out. The truth is going to come out. This is the energy around us right now. And if you're keeping a secret, um, what is it for your highest good? Is it serving you to keep this secret? Is it something that you're working on? Like for some of you, I feel like this is a good thing. Like you have realized that this is going to constantly be a push and pull. You have started to separate yourself from this situation, and you have started to grow, and you've started to take this situation and empower it by allowing yourself to grow with other people that are like-minded with you, that connect with you. This is allowing you to be your authentic self. In return, you're able to see the facade that maybe you didn't see before and that you fell for over and over again, but now you're able to see it very clearly. But you're keeping that a secret, which is good. That's good. To have discernment, not everything that you know needs to be told, because sometimes if you speak too soon, and the person knows that you're on to them, they'll change. They'll change their behavior. They'll change their actions, energy. So this is a good thing if you are picking up on certain things, you're aware of certain things, and if you're keeping it hush hush for yourself until you truly can understand the whole situation. Maybe you're allowing the universe to work things out, God, source, your angels, you're allowing things to work out in a manner that aligns with everybody. So you're just kind of keeping the secret of knowing. That's fine too. Just be aware that if somebody is keeping a secret from you, you can always state for the universe to tell you any secrets. You can simply state that I declare to know all secrets that are being kept from me. Let it be seen and known clearly. And so it is, right? That way you know the truth because sometimes knowing the truth, it can hurt you, but at the same time, it can help you make that decision that you need to make. Drifting apart. Yeah, the connection between you and someone is fading. Okay, so I feel like there is a connection here, but it's not going anywhere. And mm, maybe you're wanting the person to work on themselves, but they're not wanting to work on themselves. And to be honest, you can't make anybody do anything that they don't want to do. You can work on you, but you can't ask somebody to change for you. You can't ask somebody to want to fix themselves. It has to be their choice. And if they don't want to deal with their stuff, then then that's not your problem anymore. Unfortunately, it can change situations and relationships and friendships and things like that, but you have to honor where they are. If you expect them to honor where you are, you need to honor where they are. And even if they don't like it, you need to do what's best for you. Yeah, so here we go with these mixed signals. The signals from someone are unclear and confusing. Yeah, so I feel like it's coming back over this one. Like they are sending these signals, they are sending these signals that are just they're not in alignment with what they're saying. Their voice might be saying, like they might be saying, "Yeah, yeah, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to work on this." But their heart is not in true alignment, okay? They're not truly doing the work that needs to be done. They're wanting you to adjust to what they are asking, but they're not doing the work that they need to do. So rumor has it, rumors are flying in your circle. Yeah, here we go again with this circle. So definitely pick your new people. Pick some people that are a little bit more mature, people that are not going to spend their time talking about other people because that's not friends anyways. If somebody's spending their time talking about you, they're leaving somebody else alone. But at the same time, that's that's not friendship. Okay, that's gossip, and that's if they can't talk to you about the situation, then why would they waste the energy talking to someone else? Okay. If they can't come to you and offer to help the situation, then they're not in it for your highest good. So it's good that you are moving into a new direction. You're getting support from other people that align with who you truly are becoming, and a new perspective. Yeah, someone helps you see things from a new perspective. So as you step into your authentic self and who you truly are, someone else is going to step in and start showing you how to see things in a much better light, much better situation. Friendship test. Yeah, your friendship is being tested for loyalty. Okay, so this falls under like the secret energy, the facade. Okay, so, you know, you might need to speak up about a situation. This is where your friendship's being tested right now. How good of a friend are you? Are you trying to step up and say something and the person is taking you in all the wrong ways? Do you need to step back and let the person have their space and deal with things their own way so that hurtful words and actions aren't being taken? Like this friendship is all about uh, what do you need to do to make this to make the right decision here. Okay. What is there somebody in your friend circle that is not being a true friend, right? Do you know something about a situation that is occurring, and maybe you haven't said anything yet, but you need to, right? Are you being that true friend? Are you truly being that true friend, or are you trying to be the one that is a people pleaser, or the one that doesn't step forward because they don't want to say something, but saying something could be exactly what needs to be said to be that true friend, right? So the universe is watching, the universe knows. Do what you're being guided to do, okay? Shocking discovery. A shocking discovery is on its way. Yeah, I feel like this is under the secret card. So I feel like there's something that's going to come out in this situation. There is something that's going to reveal itself. Keep asking the universe to show you, even though deep down you may not want to know, you need to know. That's the thing, right? Because that's going to be the game changer for you. New alliances. New alliances will bring you support and opportunities. Yeah, the connection between you and someone is fading and new alliances are going to come in, right? With this reading here, you're going to have new people coming in. You're going to have new support. There's not going to be a whole lot for you to worry about, like especially like financially and stuff, but I feel like you're going to have to put a couple things aside. You're going to have to um, maybe apologize to someone, a friend or something that's that maybe deserves your apology so that you can clear things up. You might also feel like you need to let go of some more people in this situation as well. Could be like a family dynamic, could be a work dynamic. Maybe there's something going on in your job and you just really, it's time for you to put that resignation in. It's time for you to trust the universe to make things happen for you in a new direction and just get out of that work environment drama situation. Okay. For a lot of you, that you're going to be walking away from a job that's just too, it's just not for your healthy. It's not healthy, and it's not mature for you, and you've outgrown this whole dynamic. Okay, so crossing path, a destined encounter is about to happen between you and someone. Okay, so there is someone coming in to your life right now that is meant to cross your path, to guide you, to direct you, to be a support system for you or to encourage you to take the steps that you need to take, okay? During this time, you want to do an ego check, right? Interactions are forcing you to confront your own ego. What are you afraid of? What are you what are you afraid most of? What are your deepest fears, okay? What can you do to help you in this situation so that you can move forward? When you do the ego check and you face your fears and you face reality going through this ego check of why you're feeling the way you're feeling, and you understand and you take ownership of those emotions and you understand what's true and what's fake and what's real and what's not. Once you own those, then you'll feel much more grounded to make the proper steps forward. Unexpected revelation. A shocking revelation will change your perspective. Okay, again, something is coming in. There is a shocking discovery. There's an unexpected situation about to happen. So be patient, be aware. You are getting you are for sure you are going to get a confirmation with things. It's going to help you understand uh, the complicity of this whole situation, right? So it's complicated, more complex than it seems, right? So yeah, there's a lot going on here. For some of you, maybe you don't want to leave a job that you've been to because you got a 401k and you got all these other things, and so like leaving would just you don't have the you have bills, and so that's your only job, and like that can be very complex. Okay, maybe you're in a situation where there's children and it's very complex. Maybe you're in a situation where um you went into like a group teamwork kind of situation where like you're all in this together, so it's kind of hard to just up and be like, okay, I'm done, I'm walking away, right? So it can be very complex. Don't think that the universe doesn't see the complexity in this. It knows that things are complicated. That's why the universe is working along with you in this situation to work things out in a way that is graceful, in a way that is rewarding, in a way that is protecting you from the situation as well. The real story, the true story will come to light. Okay, so yeah, everything is going to come out in this situation. You, the main thing I can tell you is to hang in there. Hang in there, keep being your authentic self, because that energy is going to transform the situation every time you show up authentic. Every day that you show up authentic, you are transforming the situation. Every time that you step into your true authentic self, you are putting a stop to the fakeness that is going on around you. It stops with you, okay? So you're going to eventually change the dynamics. You're going to eventually change the frequency. Something is going to eventually unbalance and it's going to be exposed, okay? And then maybe you can use this as a way to say, listen, I saw this coming. I felt this coming. It is what it is. I feel like if you act now in this situation, people are going to be like, oh, you're this or you're that or you're that. But if you just kind of like hang in there and just keep being authentic, keep seeing the truth behind the mask, keep showing up with the authenticity of yourself and changing the dynamic of the situation, eventually everybody in this situation is going to see it for what it truly is. There's not going to be a way of hiding it. And whatever this truth is that's going to come out, it's going to be presented to you in a way that I feel like the universe is going to present that to you in such a way that there's not going to be any denying it from anybody. Like whatever the situation is, once that truth comes out, it's going to give you that red carpet pass to make up your mind on what you want to do, right? You're going to have the right to call it to call it done, and you're going to have a right to move on without any worries about any repercussions or anything, because that truce is truly going to allow you to be able to put a stop to this energy in your situation in your life. Okay, so that is our spill tea reading. I hope this has helped you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Thank you so much for your time and have a wonderful, blessed day. You got this, right? You got this.